Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United Arsenal show. The Man United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United or Arsenal related. As always, with just Manchester United, there's a lot to discuss, but Arsenal aren't too far behind. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're winning, whether they're drawing, or whether they're losing, their fan base always seems to be in discussion about something. So title of this in particular episode is Should Martin Odegaard be dropped? We'll be discussing that. Obviously, Arsenal obviously winning away at Sevilla as well. The goalkeeping situation, the draw against Chelsea, I'm sure will pop up, plus more. So I've got my guys in the building. TJ is in the building, TJ Warren, and we have the returning Cam also in the building as well.
Yes.
I'm saying the returning Cam. TJ's here. Cam's here. What are you telling me first and foremost, TJ? You good?
Yeah, bro, I'm great. Looking forward to this one all week. Obviously, new Cam was going to be coming on, so we know it's going to be a lit show. Yeah, let's get it going, man. Good to see you guys again, and good to see Cam again, bro. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, 100%. And shout out to Cam in the court. Yes, Cam. What are you saying with the classic Arsenal Dreamcast kit?
Mm-hmm. Of course, had to bring it back, bruv. They were the good old days, bro.
That classics, you know what I'm saying? That's a classic,
you know, but big up everyone, man. Obviously, I've been away for a bit. I had to have a little break, but yeah, man, big up everyone. I'm back now, so yeah, bruv. Obviously, a lot to discuss, isn't it? So.
Yeah, 100%. Let me run through some of the comments. But before I even do that, as always, whether you're watching live right now or watching this back, let's hit the like button on the video. Let's bump up those likes, people. Please hit the like button. Share across all of the socials as well. All social media apps you are active on. Make sure you hit the share button, please. And that's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on all socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. Make sure you subscribe to TJ's channel. The link is legit in the title. So you click the link, opens up a new tab, TJ Warren TV, and you subscribe to his channel. Find all his socials over there. Big up to Stephanie G in the cut. Big up to Warrior J as well. I see you in the cut, Unbiased TV in the building. You're saying yes, people. You're saying we'll battle Sheffield United Football Club. Tomiyasu is the best right back in the world. Okay, he's saying a lot. Big up Timo as well. Large up to everyone who tuned in earlier. I see you lot mentioning it in the chat when I was on Brandon's channel. So me and Hamza did the Manchester City preview. First time I actually got to sit down with him. Shout out to Hamza. I was super enjoyed the show. Make sure you go check that out afterwards as well. Sheik, I see you. Jason as well. DJ N1 also. So yeah, large up everyone that's tapped in. Like Warrior J said, bump up them likes. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get to your question as well. But please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United or Arsenal related. And we're even at double figure likes. So what we doing? Let's get up to double figure likes. And Unbiased TV is saying Tomiyasu over Kyle Walker. Okay, here with the Arsenal prop. No one's even disagreeing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I disagree, no one's even mentioned that. But hey, we move. We move, people.
No one's even disagreeing, even though I disagree.
Yeah, even though I disagree. Like, no one even mentioned right backs. No one even said, yeah, like, I don't get that.
Technically, he's in the left back right now.
He's playing left back.
Technically, he's in the left back right now.
You know what? Facts. Fairs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why. It just seems very random. I've not heard no Tomiyasu debates, but hey, we move. For real. But yeah, one more like, man. Girls into double figures. What's going on, people? You know what I'm saying? Slow grind, man. Today on this light check. What is this AC Milan in the Champions League conversion rate, man? What are we doing here, man? Let's bump up those likes. Because they ain't scored in the Champions League.
Yeah, I realized who. But I was saying to myself yesterday. Now you said that, yeah. I was saying I put my little accumulator bet down in it. And I said, you know what? AC Milan might even beat these lot. Who have they actually got right now? Like I forgot Mbappe. Mbappe plays for these man, bro.
Yeah, well, you forgot Mbappe plays for PSG.
But yeah, I was like, who they really got now? Right now, like, I was getting cocky, innit? I was like, who they really got right now? Like, bruv. And then Mbappe did the madness. And I was like,
yeah, that goal was banging. That goal was banging. PSG, they got obviously Mbappe. I was impressed with that Zaire Emery. And when I found out he's 17, I was like, Jesus, he's a quality player. 17 years old. That's fresh out of high school playing in big Champions League, and he looks composed. That's the craziest part. I thought he was like 22, 23, like in regards to his game. Yeah. It's crazy. It's nuts. It is. Jez says, funny thing is, Liao was the worst. Yeah, Liao was terrible, and Liao's my guy. Big up to Jez. Jego, good to see Jamaica in the house. Big up to Hugo. Says, big up TJ and Flawless. One of the best United content creators, much appreciated. Like I say, Jago, man, good to see you in the chat as well. But Cam is back, people. Obviously, he did take a slight break, like he mentioned as well. And then there's some other stuff that went on that he wants to talk about. So before we get into the show, obviously get your questions at start. Cam, the floor is yours, fam.
So obviously, big up everyone. I'm back. Obviously, before I get into this, big up to TJ for holding it down in the Arsenal end for the fort. Come on, big up TJ. You're the G for that,
bro. No, big up yourself.
And yeah, man, big up. Obviously, Flawless all day, every day, hardest working man in YouTube today. And obviously, big up everyone. I'm back in it. But yeah, so obviously, a lot of you would have seen last week that me and a certain someone, Mr. Lee Gunner. I'm not trying to reignite no beef, nothing like that. But we had a little exchange, and a lot of people were very shocked. Very shocked, I could say at the least, when I came out with an apology. Now, the reason why I did that was, first and foremost, I did that because Flawless asked me to. And I respect Flawless to the point where if it wasn't for Flawless, no one here today would actually know who I am. Do you know what I mean? So no one, and I've made a lot of friends from here. I've made a lot of friends on Twitter and that. So out of the biggest respect to Flawless, him asking me to dead the beef where it was, I took it, you know, I had to take it on the chin. It is what it is. And I did the beef. But there's a couple things I wanted to clear up. It's not me reigniting the beef, by the way. He was saying about 4 years when it was actually 3. That I know that sounds petty, but it was actually been 3 years. And the reason why we beef was, it wasn't even beef. It was just something I didn't agree with him. But if everyone knows who I am, they know that me and him share a very similar
views on Arsenal.
View on Arsenal and our club. Mm-hmm. So about a year and a half ago, I thought we were calm as well. Like, there was a couple of times I watched his streams, I commented, he shouted me out and that. I thought we were calm. And then he also said about what was it as well? He apparently with Terry as well, and I haven't been on Terry's channel in about 2.5 years. So I just want to clear that up. So I don't know. I'm not saying he watches me. I know he probably doesn't. I'm just saying, like, I'm just clearing it up. So yeah, but yeah, no, that beef is dead now. So I'm not gonna reignite it. It is what it is. I apologized on my end. We hashed that out. It is what it is now. So I just wanted to clear that one up and just move forward. And obviously, you know, let's hope. At the end of the day, we all just hope Arsenal win. That's the thing. So,
yeah, that's them two on the Arsenal end. Yes, 110%. Yes, that is the case. Obviously, you lot seen it. Spoke to Cam, I spoke to Lee Gunner. Shout out to Lee Gunner. I was on his channel earlier. Obviously, there's a playlist for the Phase 4 show. Myself, obviously, Lee Gunner, Saeed, and Northside as well. So shout out to Lee Gunner every single time. Obviously, you lot know Cam's my guy as well. So I'm never going to sit back and let two people I'm cool with like have issues and try and not intervene.
Can I just put it out there? Yeah, I was I was saying to Flawless literally before the stream. I was saying, listen, what people don't realize was I was in the middle of one of the like maddest replies, and then obviously I saw the notification from Flawless come up. Do you know what I mean? And because it's Flawless and he's my guy outside of all this YouTubing and Twitter and all that, I've known him for like 5, 6, 7 years now. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So when I saw that notification, before I sent what I was about to send, I quickly said, you know what, let me save that. I'll come back to that after. Let me see what he's saying. Yeah, and then that was it. And then obviously he then personally messaged me and said, listen, just hash this out, and it like did this beef in it, and look, you're both my guys, and that's exactly why. There's nothing more to it. There was no like. People might say, "Oh, he's scared," and then no, there's nothing like that, bro. It's literally
you're just the bigger man. Like all them nonsense tweets from people like that, and that's people just trying to pour fuel on the fire. Because, like I said to you, Cam, even when you post out when you're on here, or say you post out positive news, like you got a new job, whatever the case might be, whatever positive. Them same people don't say nothing. Them same people don't say nothing. Don't
It's
say
true.
anything. Let
And
you
you
say,
taught me a great
I've got
lesson.
some shit
But
going on.
you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying there will be people from last week tuning in. Maybe there are. I don't know. But there's a couple replies I saw. Yeah, that did make me laugh. I can't lie. Like man got bruv,
Yeah, the
the
internet
one
always
that made me died. The one that made me died. Yeah. Obviously, so I posted the apology out. Everyone's like, "What the fuck? What? Like, did Cam's apologize? What's going on? Nah, what's going on?" But then someone called me Dylan Dan, the new Dylan Dennis, and I died, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
internet always gonna get his jokes off. Yeah, go on.
So
TJ.
you know what?
Yeah,
Some of the
no,
replies,
the internet's
like, do you know what
undefeated.
it is? Some of but that's the thing. I don't take it that serious to the point where I'm not gonna get to the point like, and I'm not trying to, like I said, this is not me taking shots. It's just like I'm not gonna get to the point where it's gonna rattle me, or maybe not necessarily rattle me, but just like, you know, hit a bit of a nerve where I'm gonna go on a podcast or just go on about it regardless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, and I'm not at the end of the day, bro. Like we're all just out here trying to talk ball and trying to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I laugh at this stuff, bro. I laugh at this, and I know Lee Gunner. I know he laughs at most of this stuff as well, bro.
Oh, he definitely.
dude,
Yeah, truth is, I know he laughs at it. Like but he's probably he'll probably seen the comments on that same thing, laughing himself.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? So, but I was just laughing at the comments itself. Like some of the comments I was getting, I was just like, obviously, it was one of them that I wanted to, because you know me, just the pride of Cam of me. Obviously, I want to attack everyone, not like that in a vicious way. Obviously, in a banterous way, I want to attack back. But obviously, I just had to affirm the L, and like I said, listen, it's it's not an L, but it's an L. People say it's an L or whatever, like, but. Listen, it is what it is. Like I said, look, I said what I said about it. I'm moving on from it now. Like, I hope he's cool with me now. I'm calm with him. I've got no malice against him. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you he's not thinking about it, and I can guarantee you
I'm not saying I'm not saying he's thinking about it. I'm not saying he's thinking about it.
No, but big yourself up though, Cam, because you know how much time you save by not having to continue to deal with it too. Like the stress, it's just the stress is just ridiculous, man. But big up yourself, man. Like people, you call it an L. I don't call that an L at all.
No.
Like that's
no. I'm not saying it's an L. I'm just saying it's more like a lot of people say that. Oh, he took an L, and I'm not. You can see it how you want to see it. I'm just saying this is how it is.
This fucking Lewis guy.
Lewis, dude, are you kidding me?
This guy got a joke.
Really, right now, Lewis.
This guy couldn't even wait. He couldn't even space out and say, "Don't worry, big you up." And then in the next comment, about saying it. Shout out to Lewis each and every time. But yeah, come. That's what it is, and you know them comments are gonna come. Like I said, let you have posted out tomorrow something like positive in regards to one of your kids or something like that. MC people ain't retweeting, liking, or responding to it. You know who's responding to that? Me. You know what I'm saying? You know who's responding to that? TJ. Even this joker here on the screen. Lewis. We're the ones that are like, yeah, congrats on whatever the case may be. That's why I don't even watch that. People want to see Paso. People want to, you know what the crazy part is? People want to see issue till it goes too far. Then it's only football. Why is such and such gone too far? And that's the case what it may be. I know you well. I know him well. That doesn't end well. So that's why I was like, you're both my guys. I'm not going to just sit and not at least attempt to intervene. It may not have worked, but at least I can sit back if something else would have happened and be like, you know what? And it carried on. I tried. So that's why, unfortunately enough, I managed to. I'm saying that's my people.
You know what it is? After I put the apology out, I was more worried about his reply to it. I was thinking, please. Because you know, it was in my head. I was thinking, if he replies like in a dickhead way, I'm thinking, all right, then I'm just gonna have to message Flores and say, listen, I'm not saying he did that. He was gonna do that, but in my head, I'm thinking, whatever the way he replies, it could go one of two ways. Yeah. But then I saw the way he replied, and he was respectful, and he goes, "Look, big up yourself, whatever." He said, and I was like,
and he meant that, like he said it to me. He was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Yo, when I see him, I buy him a drink," type of thing. Like, there's no issues whatsoever. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There is nothing like that. But yeah, man, shout out to Lee Gunner. Like I said, make sure the playlist phase 4 is on the channel. So I'm glad Cam got a chance to tie that up to all the
By the way, Lewis, you're a pagan. This guy even last week, bruv, he was quick on it. He goes, "Hey, listen, if you want to use my channel to, hash out the beef and or I'm like, this guy, bruv."
You're a whole idiot. But large up, Lewis. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. But
Nah,
like I
big
say,
up.
them same people were Pastor. Good to see Victoria in the chat as well. Let's bump up the likes though before we actually get into the show, because there's over 30 people in here, only at 19 likes. So let's get up to 30 likes. Like check 1212. Let's subscribe to the channel as well. DJ Crane, I see you in the chat. Sheik, I see you as well. Hugo, I see everybody in the chat. And Sheik asked if Arsenal fans been calling for Odegaard to be dropped. So the reason why I titled this, because this is a conversation I've seen Arsenal fans having, whether it's content creators I know, like a TJ, like a Cam, like a Troops, Lee Gunner, Northside. I see it on the timeline as well. So I'm like, let's discuss it, because I've only recently realized about like how bad his record is in big games, in particular away from home, because I always thought he was a good player. But of course, as a Manchester United fan, I'm not watching him as closely as a TJ or a Cam or an actual Arsenal fan. But it's kind of like I watched him against Chelsea, and it's like, did I hear when they lose to was it? Yeah, when you lost to Lens, I'm hearing he did the same thing. So that's 2 poor games that he's had in critical moments for Arsenal. All right, he bounced back against Sevilla, but I heard he didn't even have a great game.
He wasn't good. He was our worst. He was our worst midfielder.
And he's your captain, and you're looking for your captain to be a spark. So Cam, we'll go to you. Thoughts on Odegaard, and should he be dropped? What do you think of the criticism he's receiving? Is it over the top? Is it justified?
Nah, man. Like, at the end of the day, listen, I'm the one that's starting this whole Odegaard thing. So hey, listen, he's been a ghost this year. I don't want to hear this all about last year. That was last year, bruv. Last year's points don't give nothing for this year's points. You know what I mean? Like, last year's goals don't do nothing for us this year. You know what I mean? Like, it's, bro, the guy's been ghost. Like even with the games where he's got a goal, he's got what in the Premier League alone, he's got 3 goals and an assist. Even in them games, like, you can't really say he was outstanding. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest with you, it's a similar situation with you, man, and Bruno, isn't it? He's a stat merchant. He
sounded like the left-footed Bruno.
Bro, it's the stats that save him. But if you actually watch him, yeah, like this guy, like even half the games that he scored in last year, bro, people won't talk about how with 75% of that same game he was ghost, bro. No one will talk about it. I'm not saying with every single game he scored in, but some of them games, like, I remember watching it, like, he was ghost, but because he got an assist or he got a goal and we won and you're like, no one will talk about it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a new thing, bro. But people like it. So, but he's just, look, and I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he can be one of the best. But the problem he's got, like, that's what I tweeted out about James Maddison. When I tweeted this out, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Bro, you're completely misinterpreting my tweet, bro. Like, we could have had both of them.
Competition for places, facts.
And then there's your competition. That's the problem with Odegaard and exactly with Saka right now. They don't have competition for their places, so they're getting complacent.
It sounds like my club.
Do you know what I mean? And obviously with Saka as well, yeah, you can just tell he's tired, bruv. He's tired as well. He's burnt out. Remember when I said all the way in January, and all these Arsenal fans started jumping at me. Oh my god, how can you rest Saka? I'm like, bruv, the guy needs a rest, bruv. And now you know why, bruv. Like,
I got to give you your credit before you carry on, Cam. You called that from early. You were saying that before. I had never heard anyone before you talking about him needing a rest. And you were saying this when he was playing well. And he was scoring goals and getting assists.
But that's what I'm saying. And I was saying, listen, I'm glad he's playing well, but you know what? We've got a couple easier games. We need to give him a rest so we can give him his second win for the end of that season. Do you know what I mean? But nope, he kept playing him. And then you saw it slowly by every game he started dropping off slowly. And I kept saying, we need to rest him. We need to rest him. We need to rest him. And then all of a sudden, it was near the end of the season. Oh, yeah, maybe Saka needs one, or maybe needs a game's rest or something. Yeah, but we need to rest him. Oh, but we can't rest him because who are we going to bring on? Bro, it doesn't matter, fam. End of the day, yeah, this is down to Arteta.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I mean, we could have had someone that was maybe not even to compete with him. Maybe he's not even as good, but someone there that can actually fill in if we need him to on the right wing. The left wing, we're calm. The left wing, we're calm. We're covered. We're covered on the left wing. Trossard, he's there. I mean, even if you want to put Smith Rowe there, he can do his job on the left wing.
Reece Nelson can go over there too.
That's what I'm saying. Even that's what I was about to say. Even Nelson, bro. But like, but we see problem with Odegaard is like I said, he's got no competition there. He's getting complacent. He's getting lazy. He's probably tired as well. He probably needs to get a game or two rest as well. Like he's probably being overplayed. But he's our captain. He's the one that you should be like looking to when the going get tough. Against Chelsea, who looked at Odegaard? No one.
No one.
No one.
Looking at Rice.
They were exactly what I was about to say. And do you know what? Yeah, I can't. I didn't say nothing about someone. I don't know who it was. Someone actually asked me. I think it was actually one of my guys. Actually, I think it was actually one of my guys personally. They asked me, "Would you put Rice as captain?" I said, "Hell no, hell no." And because Troops said it. Yeah, and shout out to Troops because he said, and I'm not saying Troops said put him as captain straight away, but he was saying that Rice has that captain potential. And I was like, I get why you're saying that because he was a captain of West Ham, but this is a whole different breed. But I didn't say nothing about it. I said, I don't know, innit? Like, we'll see, innit? Bro, I can see why Troops was saying it, bro. The experience he brings. I'm not saying he's a £105 million player yet. And if you, Flores, you can back me up on this as well. I said when we first bought him, I personally see him as a £40 million player max.
Yeah, you didn't rate him highly like that. You weren't.
I didn't. I rated him. I just didn't rate him highly. But he's starting to prove me wrong. But there's still certain games he plays in where I wouldn't say he's the worst player on the pitch, but he's not exactly the best player. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's been every game. I'm not saying there's been a lot of games, but there has been a couple games. But that is what it is. Do you know what I mean? So, but that's the thing with Odegaard. It's Ghost guard right now, bro. That's what it is, bro. It's Ghost guard for me. What? You're gonna? His challenge is Pablo Vieira, bro. Really?
Yeah, you literally took it right out of my mouth. Like, there's nobody behind him that is actually good. Vieira's been dropped from the squad. Like he wasn't even in Spain. He wasn't. I don't even think he was in the lineup for Chelsea too. And Vieira, I was pumping this guy's tires for the first 2 weeks when he was coming off the bench and making it happen. But in the Chelsea game,
he was doing his job, bro.
But not in the Chelsea game. In the Tottenham game, he just died. So there really is nobody. There really is nobody behind him to chase him. And you can tell Arteta doesn't rate ESR. So it's frustrating to watch.
The funny thing is, ESR was probably one of the best players on the pitch when he came on against Chelsea.
Dude, the only thing that ESR is missing is just that last bit. And like you saw it against Bournemouth too, as he put in so much effort and he had a chance he barely missed, and he was wrecked that he couldn't contribute against Bournemouth when he was on for a good amount of that match, and he just couldn't get it done. So yeah, I'm hoping ESR gets a chance against West Ham or against Sheffield, man.
Look, that's what I'm saying. We got Sheffield United next year. This is if you're a proper manager, yeah, you're looking at your squad right now. You're looking at your players. You're like, all right, cool. Look, two of my best players right now aren't really performing. They might be getting me a goal or an assist here and there, but they're not throughout the actual match itself. They're not really performing well. All right, look, let me put him on the bench for this game. Let me start. And if you're good, if he's as good as people are saying he is, if you Arsenal fans are rating Arteta this highly, he's the next Pep Guardiola and all this bullshit, yeah, he should have a decent few players that he should know against a Sheffield United, who I might add are they not 20th?
No, they're the worst team in the league.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not being funny yet. If you can't rest 3-4 players against Sheffield United and you're going to force this same starting 11 week in, week out,
when we have West Ham in the cup, by the way, just want to put
and that's next week.
Yep.
You can still rest players if you really wanted to, brother. And if you really wanted to, bring one or two back for the West Ham game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. He won't do that. I guarantee you.
Quick as well. Big up to the Talking Gas podcast, because that's just a fire name. That's why I gotta big you up. I think that's
Yeah,
a fire. I see that. I was like, that name is fire. The Talking Gas podcast is a fire name. So salute to
How
you.
you know? How did you not make up that name, bro? That's
Yeah,
the
serious.
shock.
I'm big up to if it wasn't Sarcasm City, it'd be something like that. I'm big up to
Yeah,
whoever came
trust.
up with the name as well. That is brilliant. Who you support as well? Let me know. Elijah, before we get TJ's full thoughts on Odegaard as well. There's now over 60 people in here, only at 27 likes. Like check 1 2 1 2. Let's get us up to 50 likes, people. Let's get us up to 50 likes. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 8,423. 2 more subscribers. Just 8,425. Oh dear God, it's hilarious. But yes, over to you. Oh dear God, it's hilarious.
No, Odegaard is good, but
Yeah,
That's really good. I don't like
dear
being
God.
too much.
I like I would like Odegaard if it was like more like he was just completely shit, bro. You know what? You know what it is? I would like it more, yeah, if he was like misplacement with the passes, and he was just crap with shooting, and I'd like that one more. But he's just a ghost, bro. He's just completely a ghost, bro. Like. He doesn't even. You can't even say, "Oh dear, Odegaard," like, bruv, because you never hear his name, bruv.
Hiding, bro. He's hiding.
Bruv, he's legit Casper, bruv. He's bruv. If they wanted to make a new Casper series, they got the perfect fucking cast man right there, blood. The perfect, but that's him, bruv, right there, bruv.
Geez, we'll get to it's you. All right, it's Charlie. Shout out to Charlie, man. Still out here doing great work. Bristol Rovers fan. Yeah, man. Salute to you, man. Big up. I ain't been following, but I hope Bristol Rovers have been doing well and Bristol City have been doing poorly. But over to you, TJ. Thoughts on Odegaard's recent performances and should he be dropped? And the whole captaincy conversation as well.
Yeah. But I want to big up Talking Gas podcast too, because the way that I'm a big logo guy. That logo is fire too.
Yes,
it's just 100%. Like the Bristol Rovers. That's sick.
100%
yeah, no. 100%. So I've been looking up Odegaard stats just because I was talking about it a little bit on the Q&A. I believe when was I on there? Sunday with you? Yeah. Sunday. When we were talking on Sunday, I was talking about goals from open play, and I just wanted to make sure that I was clear before I put this on here. Odegaard has 1 goal from open play in the league. We are 9 games this season. 1 goal from open play. 1 goal from open play. He has 3 goals. 2 of them were pens. One from open play against United. Okay. 1 goal in open play in the Champions League when we battered PSV. He got one. He got 1. So that's 2. So that's 2 goals in open play in all competitions. And he's really not contributing in any other way. So it's one of those things where at what point do you got to start having the conversation? And I talked about this as well on Sunday. We hold these players up to the highest standards, right? Mm-hmm. So when Odegaard, not Odegaard, when Saga doesn't show up, when Saliba doesn't show up, when Gabriel doesn't show up, we're willing to line them up against the wall and shoot them. But nobody's willing to do that for Odegaard. Why? Because he's your captain. Because he's our captain. So start acting like a captain. Like he's more of a cheerleader than he is a captain at this point. The most he's done is pump up the crowd, and I expect way more from an Arsenal captain. I mean, we went from Vieira to this. Like, what are we doing here? It's one of those things where I want to see more out of the captain, and I've seen more of a captain performance out of Declan Rice. Like the story writes itself flawless. You have a guy who comes into this team. We arguably overpay for him. And obviously English tax, and we're getting him in his prime and all that. I mean, 105, I think is about right. This guy brings European experience. He won a trophy in Europe, and you can tell me it's the Conference League. It doesn't really matter. It's still a European trophy. He has been in huge games. He has been in big games where a lot of this team hasn't. So he brings that mentality where I don't think Odegaard necessarily does. And look, I will defend Odegaard when he needs defending, and I will sewer him when he needs sewering. But he is making it extremely difficult out here. So it's one of those things, bro, where look, I all I want is to see Arsenal succeed. And right now, Odegaard is not contributing in a way that we need him to be contributing to Arsenal too. It's been average or below average performances. So when you come to the drop conversation, I would drop him for Sheffield United. I would, and I would put ESR in there, or I would put. Well, I don't want to see Vieira, so I would put ESR in that position, and then if he's good, then bring him back for West Ham, or vice versa. Like honestly, it's one of those things where I think the West Ham game is more important to me than like in terms of prioritization than Sheffield. Sheffield's dead. Sheffield's a worse team now than they were in the Championship. Like think about that.
Because they did not lose a lot of their players, a lot of their better players.
Yeah, they lost a lot of their players. They didn't replace them with Premier League proven players. I mean, one of their big acquisitions was Austin Trusty. Okay, Austin Trusty, who couldn't get a sniff of the bench at Arsenal unless it was a League Cup game. I think we brought him, and the only reason we didn't sell him until after we could parade him around the American tour. And then we sold him. Big up to Lee Gunner about this because he called it. He literally went on Twitter and he says, "Yep, we're bringing out Austin Trusty for the American tour, and then we're going to sell him as soon as he gets back. Leave him in LA." Like it was literally like that. And of course, the next day he's binned off to Sheffield United. So it is what it is, man. So yeah, in terms of the levels, because I feel like I'm waffling here a little bit.
Nah, that's cool, man. Get off your chest. That's what the people are here, man. They want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, absolutely. And big up the chat. No, and seriously, it's one of those things where you got Vieira behind Odegaard, and then you have ESR. ESR is a way better number 8 than Vieira. He's built bigger, he's taller, he can take a thumping in the midfield, kind of like Xhaka did, but I think ESR has the ability to be more creative. So give ESR a chance. Put them in there for Odegaard. Do me a favor. Keep Havertz out of the lineup. Just please.
So you're not trying to see it because people have said that Havertz behind the striker.
No.
As the 10. I said that.
No. And here's the thing though. And here's what I wouldn't lose my mind with seeing with Havertz. If we're going to talk about dead midfielders, we can talk about Havertz too. Havertz is good. When he has played good games, where has he played? The 9.
I've seen off the bench as a 9.
Off the bench as a 9. Yeah. You can see that he's not terrible. Right? Like it's one of those things where and both of those games were against Man City. So it's like if we're going to experiment and put Havertz in at the 9, do it for Sheffield. Do it for Sheffield. And Hugo says Havertz at the 9 or even on the wing. I don't want to see Havertz anywhere near the wing. We're fine on the wing. No. Put him in the 9.
So do you want to see him in the 9 ahead of Jesus
Nketiah.
or Nketiah? Oh, ahead of Nketiah, you're saying.
Just in the head of Nketiah. Nketiah is dead, man. 3 goals and another crazy stat. My guy, Oregon Gooner, Matty, Oregon Gooner. Not Oregon Gooner, Southern Gooner. I'm getting my American Gooners.
You getting your Gooners mixed up.
but yeah, my boy Matty, Southern Gooner, he does the watch alongs with Lee. He made a very, very good point. He said Eddie Nketiah has 2 goals in 30 games, 30 appearances, Jesus. 2 goals, and he's supposed to be the striker of the future. What? Damn. Are you serious? Like, our standards are so low to where I've come on this channel several times. I've gone on Staffy's channel. I've gone on everybody's channel. I've gone on Tottenham Away. I go everywhere and I go, please just give me a 15 goal striker. Like, that's what I want. I would sell my left arm for a 15 to 20 goal striker. We would be so much better.
Yeah. You may get one with Tony though, because it seems that he could be on his way in January.
Everybody's saying, yeah,
could be.
Everybody's saying, oh yeah, go get Tony. I don't know if it's going to be that straightforward. Obviously, he's twerking for us, but Brentford are going to want a pretty penny for him, and we're going to have to sell. I think with FFP, we're going to have to sell somebody with him too. But I would say send Eddie to Brentford.
You are in a position of power though, because his contract does run out 2025. So come summertime, he's got a year left on his deal, which does put you in a position of power.
I know we can't wait till summer, man. We got to get him now. We got to get him now. And yeah,
is his ban over in January? Can he play in January?
He can play. I think it's middle of January is when it's over.
Okay. Jeez, I don't need you lot signing Tony because that
I need it. We need it. Like because defensively we've been pretty sound. If you do look at the goal differentials, we've been pretty sound. Obviously, we let a couple of stinkers in against Chelsea. PK, obviously, we're not going to rehash that. We're not going to dig up that body again. But I'm telling you that defensively, we are better than we were last season. Offensively, we are way worse. Way worse. And to be fair, he presses well. That's all Eddie does. Is press.
I don't know if he was talking about Eddie or if he was talking about Havertz. I'm not gonna lie. You never know.
No. Havertz would need to have a pulse to press. I don't think he presses at all. But that's what they always say. Like when you're talking about Odegaard, it's just like, oh man, Odegaard, he really disappears. Especially when he doesn't have that space in the midfield, he really does disappear. He's a real finesse player. I was saying this yesterday. He's a finesse player. He needs space to cook, and when midfielders are all over him, he really can't do a lot. He's going to pass. He really can't get a pass forward, so he'll pass back or he'll pass to the side. Eddie. So, but here's the thing that Jet said something in the chat that absolutely set me off. When people are having bad matches, like Eddie Nketiah or Odegaard, and you're looking to make excuses for him, that's what everybody says. Oh well, he presses well.
Which is the basics.
He's working really hard. I'm like, I don't care. Like, pay some. Usain Bolt can run around and press.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the excuses, Flawless. I'm absolutely tired of the excuses.
No
more excuses, that's bro. Right. Like, we're supposed to be we're supposed to be title contenders, and we're giving our captain credit for pressing. Like, I don't blame. So where I was defending Odegaard was when Norway went out, or Norway didn't qualify for the Euros, right? Norway's done. So everybody's blaming Odegaard because he's wearing the armband. I'm just like, there is a world-class player in the number 9 for Norway. True. Literally, he's a Ballon d'Or winner. Why aren't we blaming him? Like, so I can take a little bit of that. You can be fair. Norway, and I can defend that. But what he's doing for Arsenal, it's not defensible. It's not defensible.
It is, because even Warrior J did mention, and obviously you've touched on it, as did Cam as well, about Odegaard and why do you think his form has been poor recently. Can the team do anything more to help him, or do you think it's mostly on him? There's nothing more Arteta can do in regards to tactics, personnel, or does he need to improve, or is he just not good enough?
Well, we need to change something up to try to give Odegaard more space. Like I was saying, like you have to have somebody next to him, ahead of him, or behind him that can pull players away from him and make space in midfield. Kai Havertz is not going to do that for you. Sorry to say it. Fabio Vieira is not going to do that for you. Sorry to say it. And if you're playing 2 6s and a double pivot and you're leaving Odegaard isolated out there, you're really not going to be pulling people away from him in the final third. So, outside of the box, if Odegaard gets a chance, he'll either put in a long ball, or he can put in that final ball for the goal. He is very, very competent in doing that. But if there are people closing him down in the final third, and there's nobody next to him trying to create space for him, he dies. He goes. So yeah, tactically, he needs space. So whatever Arteta, and I know Arteta's watching this right now. Arteta, listen to me, man. I'm gonna look at the camera. Put somebody next to him that can give him space. Let Odegaard cook. I think he'll come. I think he will break out of the bad form, but right now I think he needs a rest. I would sit him.
You're saying breaking can bounce.
I would
back,
sit him.
First.
Yeah.
No, that is fair. I hear that. Big up to Pels in the cut, as she says. Arsenal will crumble because of Arteta's tweaks. I don't even think is it because of. I even think it's Arteta's tweaks, because Steven says, shout out to Pels every time. So Steven says if Arsenal don't win the league, it's because of Arteta, the talent's there. I don't think the talent is there.
I don't think the talent's there. I don't think
the talent's there.
No, yeah. I don't think we have enough. Havertz is the talent. Like Havertz is the talent. What are we talking about here? Havertz is the talent, and we're competing with guys that have KDB coming back in the midfield. Soboslai, like we're rating Havertz better than Soboslai. Really? There are 25 midfielders in the league right now that you can put up against Kai Havertz, and we're saying that we're saying that the talent is there. We're saying that the talent, like Steven, respectfully, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Sorry, what? Am I in crazy land? What are we talking about? Oh man. Big up though. Thanks for being here.
Hey, big up Steve, because he said he don't consider Havertz a starter though. But I think that's where the Arsenal issue lies, is they should have kicked on in the window and they didn't.
Okay, so he's not a starter, but Jorginho is.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
just didn't buy well. If they would have
no
spent that Havertz money elsewhere and went and improved in the midfield alongside Rice and then go get Tony, that's a serious outfit. Imagine you have Rice, another quality midfielder, add Tony to the mix.
James Madison. We could have gotten James Madison for 40 million and we didn't even look at him.
Ooh, that would have been fire. Madison, Rice, Partey, Madison with
put
Tony.
Madison on the left as a box to box next to Odegaard and Rice behind him. That would have cooked. But no, we're watching Madison cook at Tottenham.
Yeah, that pisses me off as well. Yeah.
Bro,
Sorry
and look, I'll big up Cam. Welcome back. No, I'll give Tottenham their flowers. Like they went out and got an incredible player where Arsenal could have gotten it, should have gotten it. I was crying out for it for 3 months when he was available or when it was looking like he was going to be available. And Spurs got, obviously, in my opinion, the best player in the Premier League so far this season. And we could have gotten him for 40 mil. Instead, we went out and got the Lurch. So
yeah, I'm pissed that my club missed out on him as well. But yeah, Stephen, I just don't think like the talent is there overall. Like because Jess says nearly $1 billion and the talent's not there. Because as my club is a prime example of you have to spend the money well. That's why, as a Manchester United fan, I never complain about the amount of money we spend. It's how we spend the money. Because we spend the money foolishly. It's like giving someone X amount to go and pick an outfit. The outfit can still be terrible. Just because you spend £1,000 or $1,000 or whatever your currency is, wherever you're watching from, 1,000 yen, 1,000 euros, 1,000 dirhams, whatever the case may be on the outfit can still be terrible. Yeah, we've seen like, come on, you lot have seen like, what's it called, the Met Gala? You've seen some of them terrible outfits them people be wearing, and you know they cost a lot. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can spend £1 billion on a squad. Manchester United is an example, and you look at it and go, where's the money gone? Where's the money? Chelsea are a prime example of that. Look how much money they've spent, and yet they still can't buy gold. Big up to Stephen for the super chat. Says, I ain't no Arsenal fan. No, I want y'all to win the league. Just in my opinion, you have a strong 11 that can challenge and win. If Leicester can do it well, you're at. Let you respond to that, TJ.
I mean, that's true. But you gotta also, if you go back and you look at that Leicester team, there was a lot of quality in that team too, and they only had to play one game a week. Like it's one of those things where I hate the Leicester comparison. We're Arsenal. It's expected. Where Leicester, that was what one in 5. It's one in the Premier League ever. That's the first time that's happened in the Premier League in 30 years. In
modern
sport. That a team with that low of odds to win has never won.
Facts.
Like that's like American sports. That's like being down 3 games in a row for 3 series in a row and coming back each time. Like that's how I equate that. But yeah, anyway, I think we have a strong 11, but the other teams around us have stronger 11s and they have more depth on the bench. Like you can make the argument that right now on form, Liverpool have a better starting 11 than we do.
I think they do. I've said this. I think Liverpool for the show.
So yeah, no, and I was laughing at Liverpool saying, "Oh yeah, no, they're not serious title challengers." I was laughing at them a month ago. Now I'm not. Like it's one of those things where we paint ourselves as title challengers. Our Clap fan base will paint ourselves as title challengers. But Cam knows we aren't. Flawless knows we aren't because we watch the game.
I wouldn't add that. I'm not saying we're not challengers, but we're not. We know where we are.
And that's all I'm saying is we need more. We need more.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just like I've said it, but I think a lot of people know like whilst Pep's at City, ain't no one winning that league but Pep. Really,
you know what the crazy part is about that though? You lot should have done it last year.
We should have. Yeah. We should have.
You lot should have, and that's on Arteta, and that's on your players. You lot should have done it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Injuries,
that's what I'm saying. That's where it comes down. All right, Flawless. Bruv. I was saying about the whole last year, even from the get go, bruv. I said, listen, the thing that will let us down this year is gonna be our squad depth. And I wasn't even talking about league, but like winning the league back then. I was just thinking about like dropping off at some point because of our squad depth. And then look what happened when Saliba got injured, bruv.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? No, there was no one there, bruv. Like we were getting put through like butter, bruv. Hot knife through butter, bruv. Like, it was just easy for them to score against us. You know what I mean? Like,
The drop off is still absolutely crazy.
but it's the thing. I mean, even this season, people are saying, "Oh, look, Arsenal. Look, they're trying to compare this season for Arsenal to City last season, in a sense where, oh, look at City last season. They didn't start well and rah 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 and ta ta ta." And I'm like, yeah, but that's City every season, bruv. Everyone knows City by sort of January, February time. They go on a run where they're just unstoppable, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that everyone knows that about City. Hence why Liverpool had to get as far away as they could City when they won the league that year. They were just fortunate that they were just on fire that year. Not even unfortunate. They were just on fire that year. Like, you know what I mean?
And City went at their best.
And
as well.
exactly, City weren't at their best that year. That was the one season you can literally look at City and go, "Yo, what actually happened to them that year, bro?" Do you know what I mean? Like, yo, they. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, bruv, the squad. It's always the squad depth, but we've spent we spent over $500 million on our squad.
600, 700 million, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying we're not challengers, but fuck, you can't say we're title contenders like that, bro. Yeah, you can say we can challenge for it up to a certain point, but well, I said it from last season, even from January, even when we went 8 points clear, I was saying, no, we ain't winning this league.
No, first. But Stephen, big up for the super chat, much appreciated. Of course, if you super chat people, we will get to your question. I'm starring all the better questions though. Let's bump up the likes, please. Still only at 38 likes. Get us up to 50 likes. Make sure you subscribe here to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you subscribe to TJ's channel. The link is in the title, TJ Warren TV. Click the link. It opens up a new tab. Subscribe to his channel and find all of his socials over there as well. I was there yesterday watching him and Jacob, which was hilarious when it was first playing each other on EAFC 24. It's just the banter between you two and then the pro clubs as well. I was like, yeah. This is A1. So shout out to Jacob as well, each and every time. Let me see as well. Yeah, here we go. Warrior J said, Cam, what are your thoughts on the Saturday game versus Chelsea 2-2 and the Champions League game versus Sevilla? Would you describe the Saturday game as frustration for Arsenal? Yeah, what are your thoughts on that game? The one against Chelsea, first and foremost.
I was just like, I was watching the game, yeah, and when I saw that Madrid goal in, I went, oh my God, this is just... I called a draw anyway. I called a draw from before the game, innit? But I was just thinking, yo, this is going to be an L, innit? Like, I'm not going to lie. So when we came back 2-2, as much as I wanted the winner, and we almost actually did get the winner at one point. Like, it was still, bruv. We slander Eddie Nketiah, but he actually almost got us the winner, bruv. I can't even lie, bruv. He was inches wide, bruv. But he, barring that, I was just saying, as soon as we got that second goal, I just said, listen, just grab the point and run, bruv. Just run, fam. We don't deserve shit, but just grab that point and run, fam. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're getting away with legit murder here, like that, and that's what goes down to. I was gonna say about Arsenal this season compared to last season. It's like, but we still look hungover from last season, bro. We still look really tired from last season.
Yeah. No, I mean,
we look. Do you know what it is? We look like how we looked like at the back end of last season.
Yeah, I mean, Saga with Saga still nursing that injury, and I think it was kind of affecting Martinelli too. So like he came out there and blew a tire 3 games in, and we were without him too. So no, I'm 100% hear you, bro. 100%.
Bro, it's just peak, bro. If we get in, bro.
I just said, bro. It's just peak, bro. You just sound like the southern version of me, fam. Like, that's what that is. Take out that brother and just be like, yo, we suck. You know what I'm saying? That's just me talking about United. It's the same thing. It's the same.
I just don't know, but fam,
did you see something positive in the Sevilla game though?
Oh, but yeah, the Sevilla game. Nah, do you know what? I'll give credit where credit's due. Like, that goal just came out of nowhere. Like, their goal, just came out of nowhere. Like, you can't really even say they deserved it up to that point.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I'll give credit where credit's due. We held on. They didn't. I mean, there was a little sort of 5-10 minute period where they might look like they could get the equaliser, but I don't know. They decided to be acrobats that day, but that's on them. Can't blame Arsenal for that. That's on them. So, do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, no. Barring that, I think after he made a couple subs, started controlling the game a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say not controlling the game as much, but like we took control more of the games where they're not as peppering our goal, so to say. You know what I mean? Like, not that they were really peppering our goal, but Raya caught life, bruv, at the end, bruv. He caught fucking.
Actually, speaking on that, Raya, where do you stand with Raya?
Bruv, not bun this guy. Do you know what? Yeah, I was happy when Ramsdale got dropped in it, but this guy is this. I thought he was a little. I said it. If there was a top 20 and these two make top 20, Ramsdale's 20 and this guy's 19. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to actually rethink that and say, I think Ramsdale's 19 and this guy's 20, bruv. Like, jeez. This guy, bruv, he caught life. Like, how, bruv, when I saw that punch, bruv, it was like, I know it went for every Arsenal fan. When that cross came in and he punched it backwards, and you see that ball just slowly spinning in the air towards the goal. But I know everyone thought, this is a goal. This is a goal. Yeah. When I saw it hit the top of the net, I was like, what just happened there? But I was certain that was a goal, bruv.
Yeah.
Bruv, he needs to be dropped, bruv. I'm sorry, man. I know I said what I said about Ramsdale. I still remain the same fact that I still think he's arse cheeks, but he's better than fucking Rayo, bruv. Oh my god, my problem with Ramsdale is he tries every save to Ramsdale has to be a camera save.
Got you.
Do you know what I mean? Every single save has to be some sort of camera save. It can't just be one comfortable save, one little catch. Like, nah, he has to do some bullshit. Like, he has to do, you know what I mean? He has to do some Hadouken before he does, like. But that's what my issue with, and he's not much better at shot stopping himself than Raya. So he's good on his day. He is good. I'll give him that. But we just need to hold you fucking keeper, bro. I'll be real with you, bro.
So you're saying no Raya? You want no Raya, no Ramsdale?
But I'll take this above. I'll take. Listen, they're talking about. I know that report came out today, and was it today about Tchouaméni?
I don't know
how true that is. I don't know how real that is, but
you know what?
I would take. You know what it is?
That's like Jez being in Beyonce's DMs, fam. You know what I'm saying? But we move. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, fam. Hey, listen, you never say never.
That's like that's like you with Selena Gomez, fam. Hey,
never say never.
Exactly. She may respond one day. She may.
She may, bro. Yeah. I've got more chance that. Hey, listen, let's be real, yeah. If we're comparing me and Selena Gomez and Jez and Beyonce, fam, I've got more of a chance because I'm the same age. I'm the same fucking age. At least I can go, like, you know what I mean, like.
Hey, just keep shooting. Like I say to everyone in the chat or the man them, I know there's a couple Jadon in the chat. Hey, your celebrity crushes, why not? The only thing
not like Jesus, but that's what I keep saying to Jesus every week. Just shoot, and he never does.
Big up Eddie in the chat as well.
That's what I was just saying, innit? Like,
it's cool. Big up.
Just Eddie, to wrap up that little bit there, innit? I'm glad we saw the game out. We got the win. I said we would get the win. That's the funny thing. This is the funny thing. When I saw the draw, I said we'll lose to Lens away, but the funny thing is we'll beat Sevilla away. Because what no one realizes, Sevilla's record in the Champions League is piss poor, bruv.
Yeah, that's why they always win the Europa League.
It's piss poor. So that's when I saw Sevilla in the Champions League and I saw them away. I was like, see, if this was Europa League, I'd be more worried.
Yeah,
I'm not even lying. If this was a Europa League game, I'd be more worried about that game. I wasn't worried about it. I was more worried about Lens. And I said it. We're gonna lose to Lens, and what happened? We lost to Lens. But we got the win, so I'm happy we got the win. We deserved that win. I can say, like, it wasn't the best of wins, but shout out to Rice and Tomiyasu, bruv, because
Yep.
No,
them two that night.
Every single time, man. So
Jesus as well, Martinelli. Look, all four of them. Like, I saw someone say, AFT. TV always put like 4 players out at the end of the match and say who was the Arsenal's man of the match and and they put the 4 players there, and I just said, bro, I'll be real with you, all 4 of them deserve it in their own way, bro. Literally, like I couldn't pick one of them.
First,
do you know what I mean? Because all in their own way. Like I'm not saying Rice was the best attacking wise, but defensively he was fucking solid, bro. He was one of him and Tomiyasu defensively was like watching prime fucking Tony Adams, and you know what I mean, like back in them days, bro. It was just beautiful, bro. Like just nice, clean. Like,
do you want to see Tommy start?
I'd bruv Tommy over that bloody politician all day, every day, bro.
Mazel.
All right.
Let me get to these super chats as well. Yeah, let me get to these. But big up to Eddie. Says shout out the realist. Hit the like ASAP. Big up to Eddie. Oh yeah, people as well. Speaking of Eddie, obviously Laker Nation with at 3 a.m. today, people. 3 a.m. tonight. LA Lakers versus Phoenix Suns. That watch along will be live on the Kick.
Someone
NBA
thought I was a Suns fan, innit? I don't know what chat I was in. Someone thought I was a Suns fan, innit? And I said, nah, bro. I don't even really watch basketball, but my team will always forever be Chicago Bulls because of the greatest basketball player of all time, bro.
Yeah, man,
Mr. MJ, bro.
Lakers versus Phoenix. Yeah, it's all good. Lakers versus Suns, people. 3 a.m. tip-off time. I'll be live on the Sarcasm City TV Kick. The link's underneath in the description. Download the app for free. Sign up for free. Create an account, all that good stuff, and then we'll be live on there. Let me get to a couple of these super chats. And to Lex, who says, "What's the show?" This is the Manchester United Arsenal show that you get every Thursday at midnight. Another one of the Man United crossover shows. V1 says Ten Hag versus Sancho, which I'll discuss. Ten Hag wins. Jadon Sancho has to bring his lunchbox in. If Saudi don't want Jadon Sancho, man needs to retire. Just to clarify, big up for the super chats.
If I was JS,
let me get to this 1 second. Big up for the super chats first and foremost, as always, much appreciated. He'll get a move. I don't know why Manchester United fans talk like when a player leaves here that it's all doom and gloom. And this is me saying this as a United fan. Like Jadon Sancho, well, I've seen people say, oh, he won't get a move elsewhere, or he won't be successful anywhere else. He's been successful before he got here. So why was he so far-fetched that he won't be successful elsewhere? He's still talented.
That's what I said.
He's going to get a move.
I think he should go back to Germany. That's what I wanted to say. Like, I think you should go back to Germany, bro.
Makes sense. It's an option.
Bro, because he knows the German league. He knows how he like, and I'll be real. Like, I reckon he'll play better in Germany or even Spain. I think him going to like a Germany or Spain, or even like, don't knock it the French league, bro. Like, I'm not saying it's the best, but bro, you sign in the French league, fam. You'll have teams fucking.
That's the point I'm making in regards to he'll find a club somewhere. It's not like De Gea where he'll just be out here.
Because De Gea, the problem with De Gea is his age, isn't it?
He's just not very good, fam. It's not age.
No, it's the fact that I know that he's not very good, but what I'm saying is the main concern is really how old is he right now? What, 30?
He's 32.
36, 37?
No, fam. De Gea's 32, 33. He's not that old.
I swear down he's that young.
Yeah, man. Don't let these people trick you, man, and act like De Gea is.
You know what? No. Maybe it's not. Maybe I trick myself, but maybe I just trick myself. Maybe that's just one on me.
Whether it's you, whether it's people.
I'm not saying anyone's told me he's 36. I think I just tricked myself. He's been in the game for that long. He seems like he's 36, 37.
Yeah, because too many people don't want to talk about him for what he is.
No, because he. Well, no. It's not that, bro. I think what I'm saying is, I feel like because he's been, everyone's known him since. Well. When did he break through from was it Atletico Madrid, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's when he broke through. Yeah, but goalkeepers have been goalkeepers.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What was it? He broke through early, bro. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because he broke through so early. It's like, for me, I feel like he's like 38, 37 right now, but
man's only like 32. Like I said,
that's the case, and whatever I was gonna say, just scrap it, fam.
It's big up to DJ Crane. Says Energizer Bunny, got nothing on Flawless, man. There's a lightning bolt of energy. Hey, big up, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. In regards to V1, who says, will he take a pay cut though? Yes, of course he will. Yeah, because he has no choice. No one's going to pay him those. That's any player leaving Manchester United. I think every player who has left Manchester United, bar Cristiano Ronaldo, in the past 10 years has probably taken a pay cut, because we pay silly wages. He's the only player. Maybe the chat will pop up with something, will pop up with another name. But to my knowledge, I think everybody who's left. Look at the players who left this summer. Fred left. Did Fred take a pay cut? Yes. Did De Gea take a pay cut? Yes, because he's not got a club. Who else left this season? Him, Fred. I'm trying to think. Let me know in the chat. But my point I'm making is bigger for the super chat as well. Is will he take a pay cut? Yes, and he'll play elsewhere. And I think he'll be successful elsewhere. I just don't think he's a modern day. I just don't think he's a modern day. He's just not a Premier League winger. That's the problem. He's not a Premier League winger. You have to be pace and power. Maybe where did Di Maria go when he left there? He went PSG, right?
PSG.
PSG,
Oh,
maybe. He might have been. He might have been in the same. He might have been in the same ballpark, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Even if it was 20K less. Because I'm not sure about PSG in regards to their wage structure outside of Mbappe. I don't know how much big money they spend in terms of wages. But the point I'm making
they had
is,
Messi and Neymar, fam.
yeah, of course, there are exceptions to the rules. But I'm talking about everybody else who goes there. Like Hakimi, for example, who's there. Like,
yeah, but when Di Maria went there, he was quite a big deal.
Yeah, he was a big, like I'm saying, he may be.
I'm not saying like the Messi or the Neymar big deal, but he was still like.
I'm talking about.
I'm not saying he was that much lower than him. Like, you know what I mean?
At that time. But the point I'm making is to the super chat. Yes, he'll take a pay cut. Like 99.9% of Manchester United players who leave will take a pay cut. 100%. He wants to play. I don't get this thing that he don't want to play football. I fully believe he wants to play ball.
Why do you think you had him for so long? It's because, bruv, no matter if he wanted to leave or not, like 1, 2, 3 years ago, he was always going to take a pay cut, fam. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's what happens with most of these players when they hit the age of like 30, 31. Like they still got another 2, 3 years left on their contract, but suddenly they don't want to leave because the teams that are there, unless you're like I said, unless you're a Messi or Ronaldo, which is different, but you're going to end up taking a pay cut. Mm-hmm. So, and then that's why you end up seeing the players at your club for 2, 3, 4 years longer than what they need to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Phil Jones is a prime example, bro.
That's on us and our foolish shit because we kept giving him.
You know what I'm saying? You kept paying him, like, and you know what I'm saying, like, and then when if a team did want him, like, let's not be real. Let's be real. I know there was teams out there looking for him, but then he would have seen a negotiation, and they're saying, "Well, we can't pay you what Man United are paying you."
Facts.
And they're like, "Well, then I'm not leaving, then, innit?" So
yeah, it takes Manchester United to have our business out on Front Street for now him because he should have left in the summer. He should have been moved on. He was never going to get game time here. He was always going to be down the pecking order.
Well, the guy should have been moved on from like 2016, bruv.
He's not been here that long, but I understand your overall point. But yes, I get your point. Like, he should have been moved on in the summer. Him and Ten Hag, it was never going to work. The way Ten Hag was trying to play, the fact that everybody improved.
Who are you talking about?
We're talking about Jadon Sancho, fam.
Oh no, I was literally just talking about Phil Jones, about my point.
No. Talking about Sancho. Yeah. We know that in regards, but talk about Jadon Sancho, but in regards, like, he'll get his move and he'll be fine wherever he goes.
Oh yeah, with Jadon Sancho, 100%. He's still got, and plus he's still what? He's only like what, 24, 25?
Yeah, something like that. 23, 24.
Yeah, and the thing is, the good thing about Jadon Sancho is his drop off hasn't been like Dele Alli's drop off.
No, because he hasn't had like ample game time where it's not
exactly, and where Dele Alli was just burnt out to a crisp. You get what I'm saying? He just got over and overplayed, bruv. I remember, fam, he was going in for Spurs as well, fam. He was going in for Spurs, bruv. And then, but Poch just kept playing him, and you could tell he was getting tired. And there were certain games I was watching him, and I was like, "Yo, this guy needs a rest, fam. Fucking hell." Like, you're dependent on him too much.
He was struggling with other stuff as well.
Obviously there was obviously I know there was other stuff outside of that he was struggling with as well. But obviously every player goes through that, and everyone in life really goes through that. And that's not me knocking it. I'm just saying, obviously, I know he was like other stuff as well. But but what I'm saying is, the point was that I remember when he was playing, and when he was 19 and he was playing near enough every single game for Spurs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at 19, bruv, like, don't get it twisted. I understand in today's game you have to be fit and healthy. Then this is exactly what I was trying to say about Saka. It doesn't matter how fit and healthy you are, bro. Your body is your body. If it's not ready to be playing like that, it's not ready. It doesn't matter how much you train it to be ready. It's not ready. Itself is not ready. Your peak isn't at 22. Your peak might be at 29. Don't rush that peak. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But in regards to the actual situation as well that's going on, obviously all the news came out. I don't know about in regards to the source with Sancho and like everything, and like him not being able to like train with the first team and him not being able to use first team facilities. I need to actually do the research myself and see why is he there. I don't know if it's actually like he has to be there from a rule perspective. I don't think Jadon Sancho wants to be there. Ten Hag though doesn't want him there. So why is he having to show up to not use the facilities? Like you can train alone, unless again people in the chat let me know if, because I was saying this earlier, is that against the rules in regards to it? Because it just all seems extra, needless, and just typical Manchester United, just doing too much. That's us. Like I said, we should have dealt with this from the jump. I said we should have dealt with this situation in the summer, and that's before they had their back. Ten Hag and Sancho had their back and forth. I'm talking about in regards to in the summer, move him on. So that's how you know all of that, because he's going to move in January. All of that, you can't get rid of him, and because of his wages and all type, guarantee he'll be gone in January. You can get rid of any player
wages ain't really a big thing nowadays. I mean, it's a big thing, but not to the point where it used to be the main thing. Like now, it's more about
but the thing is, V1 says before you go, Cam. Yeah, he says if he needs to be fit to get another club. The thing is, he's not getting game time, but so he's just going to be training thick. But someone will still look at him and go, all right, get you match sharp and up to speed, like 110%, which were like similarly, we were just talking about Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's training. He's training alone. So he'll have to get up to match speed once he starts training with whether he goes back to Brentford, whether it's Arsenal or another club. It's the same type of thing. Yeah, it makes no it just makes no sense for everybody involved. It's just typical shoppiness for Manchester United. Big up Aria and Goon as well. And yeah, Pels, I see that. The Athletic said he's training with the under-21s and solo sometimes. I just don't get the situation. But like I said, it just comes back to this whole nonsense of, you can't get rid of players because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, but you'll be gone in January. As soon as there's a spot, a player can leave. But in the summer, we're not too far from the summer just gone. So we couldn't leave in June, July, August. But now because they've had an issue, we can now leave in January. What kind of foolishness is that? Again, just typical of Manchester United. Go on, TJ. Was you going to say something?
No. I was just going to say, and I hate Manchester United, so it is what it is. But it's one of those things where could Manchester United have handled this worse? I don't think they could. and it's one of those things where look, are they banning him? They're banning him from all first team facilities. I would be like, fine, cool. He has his own, he can pay for his own chefs. They're still paying him. So he has to go wherever they tell him to go. He has to train wherever they tell him to train, blah, 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 blah. But he won't be there. He won't be there in January. He'll get his move and then he'll go. But this just makes Ten Hag look like a dickhead. It really does. And good, I'm telling you right now, when he comes good in Germany or Italy or wherever he goes, people are going to be like, oh well, we should have held on to him. And I'm telling you right now, Ten Hag is not going to last the season. Who's going to be the winner in that one?
Which is not the case. And to V1 who says no one will buy him in Jam, who buys him? I don't think he necessarily gets bought. I can see a loan. So V1, what you're saying is he's out of football. Wait. So V1, let me ask you this question: are you saying he goes out of football? Then are you saying nobody will buy him and he's done at professional football? Is that what we're saying? I just wanted to clarify that, because you're saying no one will buy. 110% somebody will come in with an offer for Jadon Sancho. We see worse players. We see worse players go out on loan and get bought all the time. Borussia Dortmund, to name a club. Borussia Dortmund, easy loan deal. Borussia Dortmund, easy. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because according to you, V1, you're saying that he's not. This is all, again, you not answered the question, so I don't know. Saying he's going out of the sport. So at 23, we don't see players get bought and loaned all day, all season long, year in, year out, who are much worse than Jadon Sancho. What are we talking about? What I'm saying, 100% Danny, he'll find a club. 110% he'll find. What are we talking about? We've seen worse players find a club. Again, V1, you're missing the point. Man said with his wages, he won't be on those wages. What are we talking about? So Dortmund can't make a loan bid and say, all right, you lot pay 70% of his wages. And we'll say yeah to that. What are we talking about? Yeah, man, just be saying anything in the chat. Just say you don't like Sancho and just keep it stepping. You know what I'm saying? Because according to you, he's going to go out the sport. See how people just say anything, man. Just say you don't like Sancho and just keep it stepping, and that's cool. I don't know what it is people got against him. Do I think he's done well here? No. Do I think he's handled this situation well? Yes. I'm saying.
Big up V1. He was doing the same thing, wanted me up on Steffi's
man.
channel last night too. Bro.
Hey, V1, how about you?
V1, I know what you're doing.
Come
We
on.
know what you're doing, bro.
Yeah. How about you answer the question, V1? So is he going out of the sport then? Because I've asked you this 4 times now. How come people want to ask me questions, but when I ask questions, people don't want to answer? So I ask you again, V1. Is he going out of the sport then, according to you? Because he's not going to be at Manchester United, and nobody's going to buy him. So he's going out of the sport. That's what you're saying.
That was like Hamza today when you cooked him,
man.
but you didn't even
Yeah,
cook
man,
him, bro.
Man don't want to answer questions, man.
You Eminem kill shot him. You Eminem kill shotted him, bruv.
Somebody call the cops. That was,
bruv, you straight sniped him right through the temple, bruv.
All right, so we get it now. So V1 saying he's going out the sport. Okay, so when he gets his move to wherever, we'll see. Now we get there. He's going out the sport. Jadon Sancho going out the sport.
He's never playing football again.
He's never playing football again, man. We see Mason Mount.
We'll see Jadon Sancho in the golf course, it seems.
We see Mason Mount and Kai Havertz get moves.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? We seen offers coming from Maguire and McTominay, but Jadon Sancho's not going to get. All right, okay.
Well, I guarantee you an English trouble won him.
All right, okay. All right. Like, what
Sambi Lakanga is on a Premier League team.
Yes.
But Jadon Sancho won't.
Yeah, Lakanga can't
get see professional field ever again.
I'm saying, and Nketiah out here playing and like, what are we talking about?
What are we doing?
Bruv, don't bring that guy's name. Oh my god, that guy is the worst fucking. But how he made it as a professional, I don't know. I don't know whose nudes he has, but how he made it as professional in itself, bruv. That is, bruv. He's
so many
shit,
players out
bruv.
here, man.
Like, bruv, he is shit, bruv. Like, I don't even care anymore. This guy is shit, bruv. And Nketiah needs to leave my club, bruv. This guy is just shit, bruv. Like, there's no other word but shit, bruv. Like, that's the only, bruv. When you look shit up in the dictionary, I swear to God, yeah, Eddie Nketiah's name will be as a description, fam. What is shit? Eddie Nketiah, bruv. That will be in the description bit, bruv. I swear to God, he's so, oh my God. He came on for 15 minutes and did fuck all, bruv. Just jogged around like a kangaroo, bruv. Like, bruv, you know what I'm saying? But this guy is so whack, bruv. Bruv, I wanted to punch my phone when I was watching the game, bruv. I was like, can you do something, bruv? Can you track your man? Can you do anything, bruv? Like, how are you a footballer, bruv?
Hey, Cam, but he presses really well, though.
No, he doesn't even do that anymore, bruv. Presses. What does he press, fam? What does he press his trousers, fam?
That's what everybody was saying. Oh, but
what does he press his trousers? Pause. But what does he press his trousers in a trouser press, fam? Bruv, he wouldn't even be able to do that properly, fam.
He's like,
still
what kind of
his
player are
trousers,
you?
bruv.
I'm a poacher. I'm like, what are you poaching?
What are you poaching? It's not eggs, bruv. It's definitely not eggs you're poaching. Nah, bruv. Nah, this guy is so. I'd rather have Martial injured than this guy, bruv.
Hey, take him, please. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no, I don't want him. I'm just saying I'd rather him than Eddie Nketiah, bro.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
I'd rather put Martial with one leg on the pitch than Eddie Nketiah, bro. With 2 legs, bro. This guy, there's no point in, bro. He might as well just be Joel Swanson from Family Guy, bro. Might as well just give him a wheelchair, bro.
Fucking hell, yo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is wild, yo. We're just going to bypass that. Big up to DJ Steph. Says, blessings, love, and respect to Big Brother Flawless. Hey, shout out Steph, man, every single time.
No, when I said, no, we're not going to bypass that.
Sec. Yeah, we know. Yes, we are going to bypass that. Let me get to this comment, Joe. Let me get to the comment, fam. Just let me get to the comment. Big up my guy, Steph here, and a real one. Part of the Mic Check team as well. DJs at events that I've hosted as well, real one. And if you're a musician, reach out to him. If you're a musician in the chat and you want your music played on radio and at events and all them things there, shout out to Steph, because he was at the last event I hosted. He was DJing, shutting it down each and every time as well. And to Jess, this is the point I'm making in regards to the Ten. He says, by the way, Ten Hag is a proper dick for how man's treating someone for not saying sorry. I just don't get that. I just don't get him being there. He don't want to be there. Ten Hag doesn't want him around. Just figure it out. TJ hit the nail on the head. Manchester United could have not handled this situation worse. What is going on? It's like 2 people being in a relationship and neither party wants to be in a relationship. Why are you 2 motherfuckers together? I don't get it. This is what just baffles me.
So
because
true,
people
bro.
don't like 2 things. I've said it before in regards to Ten Hag and the Sancho situation. 1, how we got to the resolution. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing people don't like too, and the actual resolution. You know, two people who I think are absolutely extremely happy with both of those things, Jadon Sancho and Erik Ten Hag. I think all this conversation is nonsense. I think Ten Hag is I think he's very, very content with what happened and the resolution. And on the flip side, I think Sancho is, because neither of them have said anything since. And we both know they'll say stuff to each other. They've said nothing since. I think they're like, all right, cool. This hasn't worked out. So why is he there? This is just pure foolishness. I don't get it. To Lex, who says flawless, what ballers would you like at your team? That's too broad of a question, Lex. That's way, way, way too broad of a question. Like, you have to clarify that
position
further.
at least.
Yeah, like you have to clarify that in regards to, but do I want pretty much a whole new team? Yes, because I'm tired of these. Look. I said all summer long, hey, bring me 5 new first teamers. And I said, bring me, I think it was like 6 squad players. So that's 11. That's over half. That's nearly half a team. It's like 40% of a team. What are we doing here? Like, of course, like it's crazy. No, we just don't send links out. You know what I'm saying? Just name a couple in regards to what? Like, I don't know what you're talking about, Lex. Like top 5. No, you have to like unrealistically, who can we get? Flawless, have you heard the hair might be back? This club treated him terribly and he should reject. How did we treat him terribly? I don't get this. How did we treat the hair bad? Apart from offering a contract and then taking it away, that's the only bit I look at. What else did we do? I'm saying, what else did we do?
Yes, a balance of United fans. He was there a couple of years too long. Like, no.
Bear in mind, he tried to leave us.
Also true.
People forget that. So how come it's on us to do right by him? But when we wanted him to stay, he wanted to go and kicked up a fuss. And people want to talk about Sancho, and people love to say attitude problems. All right, so what happened when he got dropped? Because his attitude wasn't right. Oh, has he not got? Oh, he's got the complexion for the protection. That's what it is. Because if that was someone of my skin tone, different conversation. How come attitude problem never gets mentioned with De Gea? When verbatim Van Gaal dropped him and was playing, I believe it was Romero at the start of the season because De Gea's head wasn't right. Because he was sulking.
Yep.
Let Jadon Sancho do that. You know what I'm saying? Let Jadon Sancho be doing that. And sulking and not playing. The manager's trying to play. Oh, no, the manager's got him on the bench because he wants to move. Look at the way people are talking about Jadon Sancho merely for responding to what Ten Hag said. But now we're doing De Gea revisionism in 2023. What did we do? I understand what it is, Mohammed. You're a Manchester United fan. I'm a Manchester United fan. To all the Manchester United fans in the chat, we're the only mainstay at the football club. That's it. Same with TJ and Cam at Arsenal. All fans of the club, they are the only mainstays at football clubs. The only mainstays. We will be here after all these players are gone, after all these managers are gone, until we leave this earth. And even in heaven or hell or wherever you go afterwards, we will be watching. We are here. We've been here. However long you've been on the planet, whether it's 20 years, 30 years, whether it's more. These players treat it as a job. Big up to United Spurs of America, Jacob, for the raid as well. So how did we do him bad? Man of jokes. Sorry. Why? It's okay. Why did we do him bad? Like, why? I just don't understand. And you're my guy, Mohammed, but I don't understand this. I'm really lost at this comment. It makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. Because when he tried to leave us, then what was it? Was he doing right by us? No, he was doing what's best for him. You know what Manchester United need to do? Do what's best for Manchester United Football Club. And if that's removing De Gea, which is the case, then I'm all for it. What are we doing there? Bump up the likes, though, people.
Why are we still talking about likes?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's because we got linked to him today, De Gea. We got linked to him that he might be coming back.
That's in January. After Onana, I think, and here's the thing though too, is that I think Onana caught a little bit of life there at the end. All it takes is one save like that, I think, to turn somebody like Onana's confidence around, to be honest. And people are forgetting, Onana hasn't come good so far, right? But here's the thing. People forget how instrumental he was for Inter Milan in the Champions League last season. Like he was a huge reason why they made it to the final. So I think Onana has the potential to turn it around. So the De Gea links, like, man, no, United fans, move on. I mean, bring him back. That's fine. Bring him back. That's fine. Like, we'll cook him. But yeah,
Facts. And yeah, Warrior J, big up. And to Mohammed as well, who says the hair performed, but Sancho showed nothing on the pitch. By the way, I meant they offered a contract and take it away. That's what I don't like to see. Hey, that's karma hitting him. That's just karma. Because when we wanted you to stay and you wanted to dip, then what? That was okay. That's just karma. Hold that. Karma don't miss. Put out good energy, people. Because it comes back. I don't know when that happened in regards to when he wanted to go to Real Madrid, when Van Gaal was here, which would have been 2015? Let me know in the chat. But karma will always spin the block. It may be a second later, it may be 6 years later. But karma go hit you. And that's all that happened with him. Because I actually think it was in regards to that. I did say that was foul. But now that I think about it, it's like, yo, you tried to leave us and we wanted you to stay. So now look how the tables have turned. You want us and we don't want you. And now you're out here without a club. Hey, man, it's just the way it is, man. Just the way it is. And I have nothing personal against him. But my best interest at heart is Manchester United Football Club. Like, legit, that's just what it is. Big up to Ravi, I see you, Warrior J. Big up to Elias as well. And to S. Dizzle, who asked, I run fan calling shows on a weekly basis, at least fortnightly. So if you want to get on the channel, that's one surefire way to get on the channel is fan calling shows, people. They're open for anybody to call in. Open for everybody to call in. And to V1 who said, wow, skin color, man. Yeah, it's crazy because that's what it is. That's like I know it's uncomfortable conversations, but when a player is my complexion, the first thing they'll say, oh, he has an attitude problem. What does that? I keep saying that. What does that mean? He has an attitude. What does that mean? That could easily simply mean the manager asked the player to take the footballs out to the pitch and he said no. That could be deemed as an attitude problem. I'm saying, or the manager confronted him about something and he spoke back. People said for what he said, Sancho said online was a problem, attitude problem. No, he's defending himself. Verbally defend yourself. Cam comes back in the cut as well, people. There's a couple other things.
It's the worst investment I've ever made in my life, bro.
It's not good, man. You know I'm saying, stream
it's not that, yeah, not because when I was on my phone before, yeah, the other one I had, yeah, but it didn't do me wrong whatsoever, but I didn't get an upgrade to the upgrade, fam. So I've gone upgraded twice on the same make, and it's gone downhill, bruv. It's a bit like Arsenal this season. I can't even lie, bruv.
And to S. Dizzle says, are you looking for American musicians or only UK? Yeah, Stefan will play US music if it's good. He's calm. If he's still in the chat. If not, just find his app. I don't even know if he's still there. Click on his name. But yeah, just type in Mike Check Media UK on Instagram. Mike Check Media UK, and it will pop up, and you'll be able to find Stefan and the whole Mike Check gang as well. I don't know if he is. Yeah, Lex is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, bump up the likes as well. Let's see. There's a couple other things that I wanted to get to as well. So Jason who says the hair was once the best goalkeeper in the world. I don't get the hate. Where's the hate? Again, Jason, key words is what you said there. Was once. They're the two key words. Yes, I agree. He was once. What are you doing for me in 2023? Why can't he get a football club? And I said this with I'm surprised he can't get a club. Even I'm surprised the team.
I'm actually shocked he can't get a club.
I'm very shocked.
Yeah, I can't believe there's not one La Liga team in for him. Not one.
Very shocked that didn't decide, and then it'd be just foolish of Manchester United to go back and get him. Very similar to what we did with Ronaldo when we signed him from Juventus, and I said nobody else is in for this guy. That's why he's gonna come here. And we seen the car crash that happened, and then he left, and he ain't been in Europe since. He's now in Saudi Arabia. There's a reason for that. Oh yeah, there you go. To S. Dizzle asking, that's Stefan's at right there. At him on IG, and you lot can pattern that 100%. Don't get me wrong, like De Gea was a great servant of the club. I don't disrespect him for that, but there's no hate whatsoever. Where do I stand on the Anthony signing flawless and Arsenal fans? Do you think you can win the league? Terrible signing. He's been awful. To Cam and TJ, do you think you man can win the league?
Cam, you want to take that one first?
No.
I think you got your answer.
Yeah, you got your.
No, I legit mean, yeah, that's the answer. No.
Hey, Jazz, who were the clubs in for him? I even know De Gea had clubs in for him. Who were the clubs? No,
that's what I was thinking. I'm sure there's some clubs actually in for him that we don't know about, but just the way it'll probably be the wages that. No, what I'm saying, like maybe just some smaller clubs. But it might have been just the wages that didn't meet his demands or whatever, or maybe he just didn't want to be known as playing for that club.
Sense. Mid-table clubs where? Who were the mid-table clubs in England? Was it Spain? Was it Italy? I'm genuinely intrigued to know. Like names.
Probably Sweden, bruv.
That's it, Sweden. That's random, but here we are.
Yeah, how do you know? Maybe. You never know, bruv. Maybe Norway, bruv. You never know.
I disagree. The thing is, V1 saying so De Gea can't get a club because of wages. I don't think it's because of wages. Because there's no names, there's no reports of this coming out. Speculation. You didn't get no offers. Not from Europe. You didn't get no offers, man.
Trust, not even Luton Town
no offers,
wanted him, bruv.
You didn't get no offers.
Not even
Saudi.
Barnet FC won him, bruv.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that would be the only place that I would think would land him at this point.
Saudi makes sense. When I make the point of
Saudi makes a ton of sense. Go out
Saudi
there,
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. In regards to it, I don't think no clubs came in for him. We would have heard about it. There ain't no reports saying it. All of a sudden now people want to run with no reports. This is why I always say no reports on that. So people say, "Oh, European clubs was in for Ronaldo." Where? And we didn't hear about it. What? The most famous, arguably the most. He is the most high-profile player on the planet. Had offers from European clubs and it didn't happen. All right, cool. Well, yeah, go on. Nonsense. Go on, TJ.
No. And all I'm saying is I went and looked it up on Google just now because I wanted to see if there was legitimately any clubs that went in for him. There are more links to his Twitter, his cryptic Twitter messages linking him back to Man United. Like, give me a break. It's all.
I know I'm talking about people because I'm not emotionally invested in that. I'm not blinded by the nonsense. There ain't no clubs in for that, man. One of the most famous goalkeepers, high-profile goalkeepers, and he's gonna get offers and we don't hear about it. What are we talking about? Of course we're going to hear about it, man. Nonsense. People put these rumors out to try and drum up interest for their clients. It's just basic. If Osasuna was in for De Gea, we'd hear about it. What are we talking about? If Valencia were in for him, or pick a La Liga team, man. Come on, man. We got to be more sensible than that. Like, let's stop running agendas and nonsense. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about, man?
Tell you who I would take from La Liga, though.
Who? Go on. Who?
Well, that's what I was trying to say earlier, fam, and I forgot. I wouldn't go for Germany. I'd put all my money into Sturgeon, bruv.
Ter Stegen? Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So yeah, Ter Stegen.
Bro, bun these two keepers, bruv.
How old is he?
I don't care, bruv. Bun these two keepers, man. I'll take him at the age of 39 over these two keepers, bruv.
Yeah, bro. I wish Ter Stegen would want to leave Barcelona, but I don't think he's going to.
If you're watching, or if this gets out to you, hey, listen, shout out, innit? You're the man right now, innit? You're the G, you're the top G. Don't worry about Mr. Tate. You are the top G. You might as well come and be the top G at Arsenal FC. Love.
This guy. And to Jason who says, David De Gea not great, but you're telling me you can't do better than Onana. This is two different things. I'm still assessing Onana. Onana may not be the answer. Onana may not be the answer. However, you know who I know is definitely not the answer? David De Gea. So I want to hear this nonsense when people are like, oh, do you want to bring back Fred? No, because Fred's not good enough. So why am I bringing back players? Well, he's better than what you have now. Yeah, what we have now is on the floor. So it makes no sense, but we move. And yeah, V1, we get your point. Let's just agree to disagree. Because you've been saying the same thing in regards to Jadon Sancho, right? You don't rate him. You don't think he'll get a move. We get it. Like, you don't have to keep going on about it. Heard you loud and clear, my guy. Heard you loud and clear. We deserve better says De Gea is available on the free Gooners. Would you not take De Gea?
No.
Listen, nah.
That's the one keeper I wouldn't take.
No, we have one Spanish goalkeeper that people don't like. We don't even know.
You know what's so funny? I complain about them two keepers, and that's the one keeper I actually wouldn't take.
Bro, no. Here's the thing about Raya though, and I'm gonna say this. He hasn't had enough time with Arsenal yet, and I know a lot of people are gonna say he's played 8 games. And you could argue that he's made the same mistakes Ramsdale was making. Like, give him a little bit more time.
He's doing the same shit he was doing at Brentford, fam. Sorry.
Brentford, he was a top 3 goaltender.
I've never seen someone uninvent the punch, fam. I've never seen it, but I saw it live on my phone on Tuesday night, bruv. I've never seen it, bruv. It was amazing to see, bruv. When you see it from behind the goal, fam, it's amazing to see, fam. You're like, how did he do that, bruv? Is he Houdini? He's what's going on, bruv?
Yeah, I don't know. No, and all those people that are saying Ray is terrible, like, come on. He was a top 3 goaltender statistically at a 9th place Brentford team last season, and people are already ready to bin him. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not hearing it yet. Like, yes, he is suspect.
him.
He is a little rash, but like, I don't think it's time to bin him yet.
Drop
Like,
him.
we saw him last season with Brentford perform. Like Kai Havertz at Chelsea, he didn't perform. And when we signed him, like, I was ready to bin him right away. You can't say that about Raya. Like, come on, guys. Like, yeah. And Vicario, get out of here, Jez. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where look, give him a little bit more time. We're still undefeated in the league. He has made mistakes. It hasn't 100% cost us yet. Like, let's
I can't lie though.
Until he has that Southampton moment, I'm not.
Listen, I tell you, above Spurs really have found a gem with their keeper though.
What you say?
He's like, well, he said they found a gem with their goalkeeper. Talking about
Spurs have, like, why can't we do that, bruv? What's wrong with us, bruv? Like, we go for, bruv. Look, I'm not saying he's not a good keeper, but I'm sorry, bruv. But both him and Ramsdale, bruv, they get up, bruv. They piss me off, bruv. They just both piss me off, bruv. Like, both of them could just leave, fam.
They're both frustrating, bro. But like who out there would you take? I mean, realistically, who else is out there? It's like the same.
Go get Vicario.
Listen, this is what I don't get, bruv. Listen, I don't want to hear this. Who was out there that we, bruv? Money talks, bro. Money can get anyone, but money makes the world go around, bruv. This is just facts right now, bruv. I don't want to listen. I'm not being funny. We all heard Stan Kroenke won't sell the club, but if I'm not being funny, if I'm a multi-billionaire and I go in for an offer of Arsenal for 10 billion, is he walking away from that 10 billion? No, bruv. No. It's just like, bruv. If we was to go for Ter Stegen, I'm not saying Ter Stegen we're gonna go for him. I'm just saying, like,
using him as an example.
If we would go to Ter Stegen and we're offering Barcelona, listen, here's 120 mil. You think they're gonna turn away 120 mil for a goalkeeper, bruv?
No, but it's not realistic. That's
I'm not saying it's realistic, but what I'm saying is money talks, bro. I'm not saying we're gonna go and spend 120 mil on a keeper. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, bruv, you can go to bloody PSG if you want Donnarumma and you offer them 130 mil. You think they're gonna turn down 130 mil, bruv? No. You know what I'm saying?
This is where I would take is Donnarumma. Just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bruv, I don't get it, bruv. Like, bruv, why can't Arsenal be like? Do you know what? I'm done with this club, fam. It is what it is, fam.
No. I mean, here's the thing. It's the Stan Kroenke, bro. It's still the Kroenkes. People forget that winning solves a lot of problems. People forget that, you know. And look, the Kroenkes. People were calling for their heads 2 years ago. And I haven't forgot that either. I haven't forgot that either. There are a lot of fan bases, especially here in America, Flawless. They hate him.
Oh, they don't like the Kroenkes.
They hate him. No, dude. No. He literally stole the Rams from St. Louis and moved them to LA.
Yeah,
and left them with this giant stadium in the middle of downtown St. Louis that is empty, other than for like some dead XFL team, bro. Like they literally hate Stan Kroenke out there, and I understand. I've been under the boot of Stan Kroenke for pretty much the balance of my sporting fandom as a Nuggets fan, as an Avalanche fan. Like they'll collect that ring. They'll collect that ring, but for Arsenal, they're gonna have to spend a lot, and I'm not sure they're gonna do it. I'm just saying they did spend a lot in the transfer window this season, but did we spend it well? I don't think so.
I hear you, and that's the same with United. And someone asked me as well. Obviously, this was earlier from Jason, who's back here about, am I confident for the derby? Absolutely not. No, I'm not feeling confident about the Manchester derby. What do I have to be confident about? Why? I mean, no, why? How? What? Like, where is the confidence coming from in the derby? Where? If someone in the United fan, if one of the United fans in the comments was to tell me some lies, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Lie to me and make me believe, but no,
United.
No, all I want us to do is put in a performance. Don't get embarrassed and put in a performance. That's all I'm asking for, the bare minimum. Not even talking about result. Just don't go there and get absolutely slaughtered. which could happen. If we're off it and they're on it, it could happen. So we gotta stand. We gotta stand up. Gotta stand up,
bro.
But we ain't been standing up all season, so peak. Not looking forward to it. I even want to watch. Hey, big up to you, Dan Levitt, man. Good to see you in the chat, my guy, man. Big up to you. I thought you would be confident, flawless. You always somehow get. No, I'm not confident against City. No, I'm not delusional. Why would I be confident? Look at the way we are playing and performing. Look at how the manager is managing. Our attack between them has like 3 goals. I think 2's Bruno. I think we have 2 goals from open play with all our attacking players in the Premier League. And one of them's a penalty. I think it's 3 goals. I think it's 3 goals in total. So, Avens, yeah, Jess, you're hilarious. So you scared. I'm just that acceptance. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. I'm just that acceptance that we just suck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you.
What did you tell me on Saturday? During your watch along, it's not a funeral. No, because I came in and it was just you and Eddie just silent. No. I'm driving because I listened to you guys. I was driving to a gig out in freaking Branson, and I come in and I'm listening to you guys, and I'm like, is my phone broken? Like this man frozen? Like what's going on? I'm like, I just walk into a funeral. He's just like, no, just bare bodies, just dead people.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's just bodies, man. Like this is just it's just the morgue. It's just bodies.
And people and I'm not trying to shit on United too much, but
cool.
really guys, like they couldn't. It took a Herculean effort for them to break down Sheffield and
shit on them all you want, bro.
It's not looking good.
It's far from good. There's no optimism whatsoever. We don't even have anybody.
PJ, talk your shit, bro. Don't worry, bro. Talk your shit about United. Who's United, bro? Hold that, United.
It's informed.
You see how Chelsea fans are shocked what they are right now. I'm saying it to United fans as well, but not really easily, bro. I'm saying you've gone back to the original United that before you found a generational manager. Yeah. And I say that to Chelsea fans. I said, bro, you just gone back to the original Chelsea before Roman Abramovich, fam. I don't know why people are shocked, bro. Like you're just so used to. Problem is with the fan base is because of our ages, we're still quite young, innit? So we don't really remember the worse days before certain times. Like with Arsenal fans, I don't remember anyone before Wenger. Sorry, even though I was born '93. I don't remember George Graham. I don't remember anyone because brother, I started watching football when I was 98, 99. But I wasn't even watching football like that properly. But you know what I mean? I was more playing football, but So yeah, man, it just depends what area you're in, bruv. But like I said, bruv, truth is, if you look at your history of your club, fam, it is what it is. You've just gone back to how you was before these certain things have happened. Arsenal is a different story. I couldn't tell you about Arsenal. Arsenal's just...
People act like football goes in cycles. Every team is
going to go. That's what I'm saying, look, United might not. But listen, United might not be up there for another 20. I'm not saying it will happen, but United might not be up there for another 20 years, and then in 20 years they're back, they were they were Fergie, bro. It just goes in cycles like that, bro.
Facts. That's football for you. It goes in cycles at top teams, where top teams will have their successful periods and their errors. Some errors are shorter than others. Like Liverpool's recent error is 2 years. So here we are. That's not even an error. That's more a short Netflix series.
That's not an error, bro. That's a honeymoon, fam.
Yeah, man, it's a Netflix series. You know what I'm saying? But
and that's not even a series, bro.
It's a couple episodes. It's a doc. It's a Netflix doc.
No, it's a series. No, it's half a season, bro.
Nah, I hear you. And just quickly as well, into regards to we deserve better, he was talking about the Garnacho situation with what he said about Onana. I've said it when I was on earlier on Man United as well. I'll say it again. I see exactly what. First and foremost, let me just clear it up. Do I believe he was trying to be racist? No, I say that verbatim. I genuinely don't think Garnacho was trying to be racist. I think he's just tried to he's tried to say something and he's just said it in the worst possible way. He's not meant. The way it's come across is not how he meant it. But it's one of those, you're going to be held accountable for those things. You know, when you say something to someone and you're like, no, I know how it sounds, but that's not how I meant it. There's no way I genuinely believe he sent that trying to be racist. He was trying to be complimentary. It's just a manner. And if he gets charged, it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It sucks if he gets charged. But if he does get charged, I understand. I do understand. I think it's one of them. He's just not for it. If he looks at that before he sends it and he goes, that's how that could come across. So I deleted it. But I know Nana's already come out and said, no, I don't think he was trying. And I didn't, when I seen it, I didn't think he was trying to say anything from a racial standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that. And you lot, well, people that have been here for the longest know I've spoke on this channel about racial incidents in football. I spoke on this channel in regards to the Greenwood situation, the Anthony situation, other situations like that here. So we don't shy away. I'm gonna just give my honest thoughts. So no, do I believe? I just believe he was trying to get a message across and he just got it across in the wrong way. That's legit. All it is. Like, yeah, you mean just that all he had to do was just double check that. And he would have been like, yeah, let me not send this. Let me change the emojis to fire emojis or star emojis.
Yeah, take a breath and read it before. Yes. That's why you gotta think before you say things. That's all.
Yes.
So
yes,
take a beat. Everybody's super quick. Everybody's super quick for that adrenaline rush, that dopamine. You know, everybody just take a pause, like Ibrahim said, take a pause. Make sure it's all right, and then send it, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm 100% on the same page with you though, Flawless.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Like if he rereads that, he goes, "All right, let me not send that."
Nah, maybe not.
Yeah. He goes, "Nah, let me just put some fire emojis."
Yeah,
like that's it. Like so, yeah. But if he gets punished, he gets punished. But no, I think there was genuine, like we deserve better, genuine like racism within football. Do I believe that is it? Absolutely not. No, I don't think it is. But if he gets banned, he gets banned. But yeah, I love to everyone that's locked in. We are going to close out here. We're live in just under an hour on the Sarcasm City TV kick for the Lakers Suns watch along. Before we get to that though, hit the like button right here on the channel. Continue to share across the socials. Continue to subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you put the links. click the link in the title for TJ's channel, TJ Warren TV. TJ, on top of that, let them know where they can find you, all the good stuff you got coming up the rest of the week, the weekend, etc.
Yeah, bro. No, it's going to be a busy weekend. Obviously, we got the American Idiot show tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time. And then we got the Sheffield United match reaction. I'm not doing watch-alongs for that right now. I'm trying to figure out a timer and a scoreboard. So I'm going to, and I need to upgrade my setup if I'm going to do that too, because OBS just absolutely kills my shit. But yeah. Sheffield United match reaction, and then you can catch me on Staffy TV for our new show called American Waffle. Me and that absolute waffle press United Spurs of America, Jacob Wellraven, are doing that.
You might crack me up.
Yeah, so big up. Go over and subscribe to United Spurs of America. Obviously, me and Staffy TV. It's an absolute joke of a show. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. But yeah, and then yeah, I'm going live on Pro Clubs with Jacob all the time. So just subscribe to the channel, people. We are on the road to 1K.
Let's go, man. We're gonna get you there.
We are working extremely hard this season to get there. So again, Flawless, thank you so much for having me on, bro. It's been fun. It's yeah. I look forward to Thursdays every week. So let's keep it going. Man.
We gonna get you there, fam, man. Trust me. So yeah, make sure TJ Warren TV. The link is in the title of this video. So like I say, you click the link, it opens up a new tab. We'll keep running, and you subscribe. It's also underneath in the description of every live stream, not just this one, and it's also on the homepage as well on the featured channels. So you can go there, you can find TJ's channel and everybody else you see on the channel, all the featured channons. Obviously, Lewis's channel is there. Salute to Carefree Lewis, but you got Alam's 2 channels there, Ahmed's channel's there, Ivorian's channel's there, and of course TJ's. There may be someone else's. I'm forgetting Rams as well. The Ram stand, his channel is also there as well, people. So go subscribe to everyone you see contributing to the channel and get TJ up to 1,000 subscribers as well. And to Jason who said this, what happened to your FIFA videos, Flawless, and you still on Twitch? So the Twitch is still running. Currently, what is running on there is Victor's running Spider-Man on there. So the new Spider-Man game, Victor's been running on there. And myself, Victor, Surfer, TJ when he's around, Jacob as well. We be running GTA on there. But in regards to the FIFA and gaming, it's here, right here. Subscribe to the gaming channel, Jason. This is where you are going to get all of the Sarcasm City TV gaming content from next month. I just don't have a date yet. But Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel, go subscribe. That's where I will be going live with all EAFC content. So you will get career mode from myself. I know some people have heard this many a time, but there's new people who may be watching who haven't. So EAFC 24 career mode I'll be doing on there, number 1. Number 2, you will get pro clubs with all the OGs that you've seen on FIFA 23, FIFA 22. Also members as well. On the new FIFA, I'll be running pro clubs with members. So TJ is a member of the channel, for example, other people who are members as well, people. So yes, I will be doing that. Also, what am I going to help someone have on there? I'll probably get COD at some point, run that. NBA 2K, I'll probably run that at some point, plus more. But we will start with EAFC 24, and that will be from next month. Just don't have a date, but somewhere in November. Like I'm trying to, DJ was talking about setup. That's what I'm trying to set it up for you lot properly and go get a camera, have the setup nice for you lot. Because I'm going to run it weekly, people. I run it like 110%. I'll be running it like how I run the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel in regards to daily content you will get on there. So I'm going to be running it. It's definitely going to, it's not daily every other day, but the aim is definitely daily, 110%. Yeah, man, I'll be on there on Legendary. I'm not Ahmed. I ain't going to be quitting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lewis.
Quit putting semi-pro over there. Come on. Unreal.
And on top of those two, on top of all those things as well, don't forget we are available on audio-only platforms, people. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and audio of the shows on the channel will pop up in audio-only platforms, people, on all audio platforms. So SoundCloud hits with the follow. Spotify, all you Android users, follow us and 5-star us. All you iPhone users, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, 5-star us and leave us a review. Because I've seen, like I keep saying, the numbers going up with the audios. But some people don't want to watch YouTube. Some people just want to have the audio for their podcast, which is cool. If you're driving, say like TJ is, you might just want the audio rather than the YouTuber. You feel me? Or you might be cooking, you may be cleaning, maybe at work, whatever the case may be, people. But love to everyone that's locked in. You lot are real ones. Don't forget, we're live on the kick. You know what I'm saying? We're live on the kick in 50 minutes for that Lakers Suns watch along. So yeah, download that Kick app and go support us over there. So much Sarcasm City TV content. Hashtag no days off, people. We keeping the show on the road. No days off. Live here every day, at least once a day. More often than not, twice a day. And that being said, what we got coming up today, obviously mentioned the watch along Friday. So that's today technically now, 6 p.m. UK time, members Q&A. That will be over on the Kick. So if there's any members who are Sarcasm City Soldier or General, so that's second or third tier, hit me up. I think I've reached out to everyone. You can join that. So that's 6 p.m. UK time. To Hugo says, what's the name on Kick? Sarcasm City TV. 1 second. I'll drop the link in the chat right now. Same. It's Sarcasm City TV everywhere. All socials, all platforms, everywhere. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's Kick, whether it's SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, whatever the case may be. Kick, yes, it's another app. It's just another platform, very similar to Twitch. Don't take up a lot of space. Download it, sign up for free because you get a load of content over there. NBA regular season watch-alongs over there. Courtside commentary podcast over there. A lot of all the non-Manchester United Premier League watch-alongs over there. All the non-Manchester United Champions League, FA Cup games, League Cup games, all over there as well. F1 content over there. NFL content over there. The boxing shows over there. So much over there on the Kick. So make sure you get over. But yeah, Friday, 6 p.m. So today, 6 p.m. Members Q&A over on the Kick. Then following that, speaking of watch-alongs, Crystal Palace versus Spurs, 8 p.m. UK time. We'll be starting over there for that watch-along. Then we'll be back here at midnight for the Man Them United podcast with myself and Eddie, talking all things Manchester United, looking ahead to the Manchester derby. Then Saturday, kicking into gear, live on the Kick. Chelsea-Brentford, early kickoff, 12:30 p.m. UK time as well, 12:30 p.m. UK time. And following that, midnight, because the Saturday games are dead, we'll be back for the Manchester United-Chelsea-Spurs show. So we'll be discussing the Spurs game against Palace, the Chelsea game against Brentford, and looking ahead to the Manchester derby as well. And then Sunday, boom, obviously, Manchester derby settings right here on the YouTube. 20 minutes before kickoff, we will go live. And then to end the week, as always, the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. See, people, like I had that written down, man. I know the schedule off my top of my head. You already know what time it is, people. Big up to Hugo, who said just followed. Who's your NFL team? I don't have an NFL team. The NFL dons hold that down. So Alam, Peter, Surfer, Murtaza, Eddie, etc. I'm not an NFL guy. I know TJ is. I'm gonna bring him in on that as well if he wants in on that show. So yeah, we'll partner after this. And the DJ said, go get your F1 content. Need some NASCAR content. So if there's enough of I don't do the F1 content either, but I know there's people who like F1, who like NFL. So I went and got the best possible content creators to provide the content for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, allowed it to you.
Absolutely.
And
dude, said, Denver Broncos, but we're awful. So it's hard to watch. We're brutal. So yeah, I'm more of a. So if you're gonna talk to me about like teams that I watch outside of Arsenal, it's really just the Colorado Avalanche and the Nuggets. So
There you go.
yeah, because the Broncos are bad, the Rockies are bad, the Royals are bad, and I'm not a
At least the Nuggets are good though.
Oh, the Nuggets are incredible, bro. I can't wait to go see them. I'm going to see them in New Orleans. I can't wait to see them. You're a Cowboys fan. Yeah, Hugo. So you're tortured too, bro. That's awful.
There you go. And Hugo, it's I don't know what time zone you're in, but midnight UK time every Monday over on the Kick. You get the NFL Talks, the Over Football Show every Monday. Monday.
Alam, Pete, Murtaza, they run an incredible show over there, guys.
And I'm literally gonna after this add TJ to that group chat as well. So Alam's live right now, actually talking NFL. Bills and Niners look to lose ending streak, week 8 preview. Books at Bills watch along. So we're gonna raid Alam right now, people. We're gonna raid him right now. Put Sarcasm City raid in capital letters, hit the like button and subscribe over there. But I know I've hit you lot with a lot of information, but you lot are very smart and intelligent people. That's why you're here. So yeah, we're here every Thursday for the Manchester United Arsenal show. Myself, TJ, Cam when he can get here as well. But this has been the Manchester United Arsenal show, Man United podcast. Gonna talk from the Arsenal podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.